The guilty verdict is in for the Steubenville rape trial, but that doesn't mean the case is over. Ohio State Attorney General Mike DeWine said he was continuing the investigation and would consider charges against anyone who failed to speak up after the attack, which could include other teens, parents, school officials, and coaches of the football team. Attorney General Mike DeWine joins us now. So what is then the motivation to pursue further charges?
You know, there's been a lot of questions for months about cover-up, questions about people getting off with no charges being filed against them. And I think it's important for the community in Steubenville to have this matter over with. But frankly, I also think it's important for the community to feel that justice has been done and feel that the investigation has been completed. We've interviewed 60 people. Over 60 people. We have looked at a lot of evidence. I think now it's time to take this matter to the grand jury. And frankly, the focus of the grand jury will be not on the rape itself, because that is over with. But now that trial is done. But the question then is, did anyone have information that they should have reported to the police? Was there, in fact, any kind of obstruction of justice in any way? I'm not saying there was, but we need to fully flesh that out and assure everyone that we've looked at that and made sure that there is not, or if there is, the grand jury would then return indictments or we would file charges.
Text messages introduced in the trial suggested that the head coach was aware of the rape allegations early on, and I understand that you clarified that coaches under state law are among officials who are required to report any suspected child abuse.
We have a mandatory reporting law in the state of Ohio. There's a group of individuals, different categories, who have to report child abuse if they do have, reasonable cause to believe that that has been committed. So, but I don't want to single out the coach. That applies to anybody who is a teacher, anyone who is in one of the listed categories. So that we're going to look at everything in this case. And I'm not going to really talk about one individual or one category, but we're going to look at everything. And, the whole focus of the grand jury will be to determine, did anyone, after this event occurred, violate Ohio law.